Environmental cleanliness represents a religious and societal necessity to create a balanced, healthy, safe, and clean ecosystem free of all different forms of pollution by getting rid of unwanted materials. Following the withdrawal of the French company that had contracted with the Alexandria Governorate to carry out cleaning work against the backdrop of the events of January 2011, the Prime Minister assigned the Arab contractors company to work to save Alexandria from this imminent environmental disaster. The company quickly responded to the call by establishing NahdetMisr Company for Modern Environmental Services as one of the Arab contractors' companies, and to be one of the companies specialized in the field of waste management in terms of collection, transportation, treatment and disposal, and the collection and treatment of hazardous medical waste. NahdetMisr Company provides many services, including residential collection of various types in front of residential units and under real estate, and cleaning services for main and secondary streets, by developing detailed work plans that work to achieve an increase in the efficiency of collecting and transporting waste generated from all residential and commercial sources and bringing it to 100%. The company's distinguished services sector also provides automated sweeping services for main streets and automatic washing of squares, statues, tunnels, bridges and sculptures throughout the day, in addition to manual sweeping and municipal solid waste collection. The company owns more than 600 cars and equipment of various types and includes approximately 7,800 workers who have distinguished experiences that qualify the company to carry out its role in the best possible way. There are 3 intermediate stations in Alexandria Governorate for the temporary collection of waste, which is estimated at approximately 4,200 tons per day. The waste treatment stage is considered one of the important stages that represents the link between the collection and transportation stage and the final disposal stage, as the company manages and operates the Abis 1, Abis 2 and Montazah fertilizer factories, which work on producing organic fertilizer and alternative fuels, and have been developed to be able to receive maximum absorption capacity of waste. The company also provides its services related to the work of collecting, transporting and treating hazardous medical waste in safe, healthy and environmentally compatible ways and in accordance with the standards applied by the World Health Organization. The company has also qualified 4 devices that are used in various treatment operations, one of them with a capacity of 250 kilograms per hour, in order to increase the capacity generated by health facilities of various types, and the final disposal of waste takes place in the health facility in the city of Al Hammam, which is considered one of the most important sanitary landfills in the Middle East, conforming to the specifications. According to international environmental standards, excavation work is also carried out, isolating cells for municipal and medical waste, then burying them and covering them with dust, as well as work on a network for collecting and burning gas and filter water and treating them chemically. The company has begun to expand its business through private contracts in Alexandria and Cairo, and is also seeking to expand and spread in various governorates. For example, but not limited to Alexandria, the contracts of the Alexandria Port Authority, Abu Qir Seaport, Carrefour Alexandria, Damanhour Mamora Petrochemical Company, Montazah Mintarab, and the Dabaproj Nuclear Power in Metro, and many contracts with oil companies and other parties. The company also made contracts in Cairo Governorate, represented by contracting with the General Authority for Cleaning and Beautification of Cairo to carry out cleaning work in the Helwan and Manasra neighborhoods, where the company carries out all cleaning work, domestic and commercial collection, street sweeping, and the collection and transportation of waste to the sanitary landfill in the city of Mayo. An assignment order was also issued to the company on September 27, 2023, to renew the contract with the General Authority for Cleaning and Beautification of Cairo regarding the process of implementing collection, transportation, and cleaning services for public facilities from municipal solid waste in Helwan's Masra neighborhoods for a period of 10 years. The company also contracted with the New Urban Communities Authority for the New Cairo neighborhoods, the North and South Investors District, and the Southern 90th District, where the company carries out all residential collection work, street sweeping, and waste transportation for public demands, the Central Parks Project, and the House of Representatives in the new administrative capital, where the company carries out all public cleaning work and transportation, industrial waste, and the 6th of October Manowar Project, where the company carries out all the work of collecting and disposing of solid waste and hazardous industrial waste, and the general cleaning project for the management of the Masra shipyard, where the company carries out all general cleaning work and transports municipal solid and industrial waste to public dumps. It also contracted with the Ministry of Transport, where it undertakes the company performs all general cleaning and mechanical sweeping works for the Cairo Ring Road from the Alexandria Agricultural Road landing to the Mariutea axis, including Bridge 9, with a length of 25.5 double kilometers and 17 single kilometers. NahdetMisr Company for Modern Environmental Services applies the quality system in accordance with international specifications. ISO 9001 in quality, 14001 in the field of environment, and also 45001 in the field of occupational safety and health. As a culmination of the company's efforts, developing its business and increasing its capabilities and equipment, a new contract was signed with the Alexandria Governorate during the second half of the year 2022 to provide cleaning services in the governorate for a period of 5 years under the auspices of the Major General, Minister of Local Development, through the government's efforts to develop the cleaning system. In the Alexandria Governorate and commissioned by the leadership. The policy makes it a model to be emulated in the waste management system for the rest of the governorates in Egypt. At the beginning of the new year, Major General Abdul Hamid Al-Hagan, Governor of Kalubia, directed a study for NahdetMisr Company to carry out the work of collecting and transporting municipal solid waste and sweeping the main streets in the neighborhoods of Shubra El Khema East, Shubra El Khema West and Al Kosos for a period of 6 months, and meetings were held in coordination with the executive branch of the governorate. On the 12th of February in the year 2024, a contract was signed for the general cleaning of the 3 neighborhoods in the presence of the Minister of Local Development, the Minister of Environment, and the Governor of Kalubia. The company removes the waste dumped in the streets resulting from insufficient collection work to keep the streets clean and free of waste, in addition to street sweeping work. The main agreed upon services within the scope of service, including Fridays and official holidays. The company is also bulldozing the main streets in the 3 neighborhoods according to the operation plan agreed upon by both parties. Mr. Hassam El-Dinamam, Chairman of the Board of Directors and Managing Director of NahdetMisr Company for Modern Environmental Services, and Engineer Assam Abdul Nabi, Head of the Vertical Integration Sector at Titan Cement Company, also signed a cooperation protocol that includes NahdetMisr Company supplying alternative fuels resulting from waste recycling plants to Titan Company for use in the cement industry and providing use of fuel. This protocol comes within the framework of the state plan and the government's endeavor to protect the Egyptian environment, reduce pollution rates, preserve public health, activate the sustainable development policy, and highlight the environmental dimension in development projects and industry. Mr. Hassam El-Dinamam, Chairman of the Board of Directors and Managing Director of NahdetMisr Company, refers to the support and efforts made by His Excellency Major General Hisham Ahmed, Minister of Local Development, with regard to developing the performance of localities in all governorates of Egypt, including working to produce energy from waste instead of burying it, which is one of the national projects in which the Ministry of Local Development and the Ministry of Environment participate in cooperation with many official bodies such as the Ministries of Military Production and Electricity. They also come within a package of incentives and guarantees provided by the government to encourage the private sector in Egypt to invest in waste management. Given that energy represents a fundamental pillar of economic and social development, and within the framework of continuous development and search for modern means of producing electrical energy from solid household waste. In this context, the senior management of NahdetMisr Company for Modern Environmental Services found itself in a position that required searching for a way to produce energy from waste instead of disposing of it by landfilling. The company searched for several existing companies for this activity. A study of the nature and capabilities of these companies resulted in favoring the Chinese company TEDA. During a visit to the intermediate station in Muharrem Bek, TEDA officials examined the quality of waste present in the intermediate station, confirming its suitability for use in the station to produce electrical energy. TEDA officials stressed that the implementation of this pioneering project will have many positive effects on the system. the most important of which is saving the cost of transportation in addition to saving land used in the burial process and reducing harmful emissions resulting from the formation of biogases in filtered water. NahdetMisr company officials also confirmed that the directives of senior management are to provide all means of support for the successful implementation of this project with unusual ideas that suit the nature of work in Egypt, especially in the New Republic, as it is a pivotal country and a model followed by many Arab and African countries, which contributes to the spread of this project, the pioneering project in these countries. The TEDA official explained that the technology used is incineration technology to produce electrical energy with high specifications, and that the proposed cooperation period will not be less than 15 years. Coordination has been made to prepare a visit for NahdetMisr company officials to China to see the plants for producing electrical energy from waste in the wild. The company signed a cooperation protocol with the Chinese company TEDA for environmental protection in November 2023 to convert solid waste into electrical energy at an investment cost of about $100 million. This was followed by NahdetMisr company communicating with the Ministries of Local Development and Environment to form a committee to study the project and overcome the obstacles it may face, especially since TEDA represents one of the largest companies working in the field of energy production from waste. On another level, in November of the year 2021, during the opening of the research project to combat marine waste, Major General Mohammed Sharif, Governor of Alexandria, directed the inclusion of the tourism sector in the waste management system, which is a project funded by the German government to protect the Mediterranean Sea from single-use plastic waste. 730 tons of plastic per day, 50% of which is generated from Egypt, Tunisia and Morocco, most of it from hotel and beach waste. As a result of NahdetMisr company's great experience and capabilities, a memorandum of understanding was signed between the company and the Arab Academy in March of the year 2022 in order to establish a company working in the field of collecting and sorting waste from hotels and beaches in Alexandria Governorate, and this was followed by meetings with Academy officials. Representatives of the German Ministry of the Environment to choose the appropriate location to supply the furnishings for the project, followed by a visit to the Abyss 2 factory, during which the German side expressed its interest in financing and establishing a sorting center according to the latest international designs. Indeed, Nahda Company for Innovation, Development and Development was established with a contribution of 51% to the Arab Academy and 49% to NahdetMisr Company, provided that the grant provided by the German Ministry of the Environment will cover the expenses of establishing the company, providing equipment, establishing and equipping the sorting center, and covering part of the operating costs. For the first year of the project, the waste management work assigned to the company will be implemented through the executive arm of NahdetMisr Company in accordance with the project methodology. On the other hand, Major General Khalid Saeed, Governor of Metro, received Mr. Hassam El-Dinamam, Chairman of the Board of Directors, Managing Director, and members of the Board of Directors, where possible cooperation opportunities with the company in the field of cleaning and waste management were discussed, and the company's capabilities and efforts in waste management, including collection, sweeping, transportation, and recycling, were reviewed. And healthy burial. The company's previous experiences and cooperation with a number of parties were also reviewed. On the 11th of June, 2024, Major General Khalid Shuaib, Governor of Metro, invited representatives of NahdetMisr Company to discuss the technical proposal submitted in preparation for completing the necessary contracting procedures to provide services for the work of collecting, transporting and cleaning streets and public facilities from municipal solid waste in the neighborhoods of Metro City, amidst olive trees and flowers. The special technical proposal for the design, implementation and operation of a homemade municipal solid waste recycling plant in Kilometer 9 in the city of Metro was also reviewed, with a capacity of 500 per day, to become an integrated plant for sorting waste and converting it into alternative fuel. It was agreed to form a committee from both parties to complete all procedures complementary to the contract within a month at most.